Hello and welcome to the New Human, transmissions of a new consciousness, a new earth paradigm, and the frequencies of Fifth World. I am your host, DeAnne Hampton, coming to you from a beautiful sunny morning in the mountains of Asheville, North Carolina. This is especially welcomed, a real treasure, with nights that primarily stay below freezing. And I've been to yoga already this morning and have just been kind of hanging out with Mother Nature, these wise trees that I'm surrounded by, and the woods, and the birds are happy to have a brand new full feeder of food, and they've been happily flitting around this morning and just kind of marinating in frequencies of peace and gratitude and the wisdom, the presence of this new light. Today is Saturday, January 15th. So close your eyes and take a moment to settle in, find your breath, sit for a moment with your spine really straight, your hands perhaps on your thighs, and your eyes resting in the space between your brow, the area of the pineal or third eye. I've had the practice of meditating with my eyes closed, looking into the pineal for a long time. It's a really valuable practice and tool because it stimulates the pineal gland or pineal body, increasing intuition, inner sight, and psychic ability. And I'll share with you that practice has taken on a whole new level in yoga by going through our asanas, the poses in class, with the eyes closed while focusing at the third eye. So breathe and focus your awareness into this area that's within your physical body but is considered the most powerful and highest source of ethereal, spiritual, magical energy available to us as human beings. Being really present and mindful. Notice if this focus of your awareness and physical sight, your eyes, feels strained or taxing. And then notice as well that is the mind, the ego's identity manipulating the experience. Because this inward glance and merging of consciousness with this supernatural portal is the most natural thing, an innate response. You are hardwired to thrive here on this planet, to rely always on instinct, and to use that instinct to master the circumstances of this reality, the illusion here. So you're watching your mind, noticing any resistances or tensions in your body, and using the breath to soften that resistance. where your essence, spiritual you, is designed to reach for tools of remembrance and mastery, such as this simple practice of gazing into the third eye, the pineal. Your conditioned physical aspect resists such activities because it fears waking up. It fears letting go of the illusion, what it knows. Okay, so while we're in this sacred space together, breath joined with inner gazing, I invite you to recall for just a moment the intention or intentions that you set for this brand new year of 2015. And to imagine that intention as being at the tip of a spiral. And we're going to follow that intention to a deeper aspect than what may have come to the conscious thinking mind, identity-based you. If, for example, your intention for this year is to be more mindful, ask yourself why. Why do you want to be more mindful? And the answer might be, so I don't bring harm to others. And then ask why again, following that original intention deeper to its source. Why is it important I don't bring harm to others? And with each insight, spark from the pineal, notice if your answers are from the mind. I don't want to bring harm to others because they may not like me, for example. Or are you actually connecting with a deeper wisdom? My intention is to be more mindful so that I don't bring harm to others, and in so doing, keep my frequencies high. In not bringing harm to others, through judgment or short fuses or distant behavior, I likewise bring no harm to myself. And just keep going. Why do I intend to bring no harm to myself? See where we're going with this? Take a few moments here to breathe and focus and look into the stargate of your third eye, and look more deeply into your intentions for 2015. Notice too whether the energy you are working with is spiraling up or down. And explore that as well. I encourage you to take this little exercise and spend some more mindful time with it on your own, in your own space and time. The intention of these new human webcasts, transmissions of transformational energy, the energies of fifth world, and a new consciousness, and the ancient to future teachings of the Shining Ones, this beautiful advanced light race, master geneticists from the Galactic Center, every show, and the books and tools that we introduce through the blogs and through the walk path, the sharings that are on the 5D forum, all these have and become valuable tools, tangible, usable, specific tools for you to make use of and incorporate into your daily lives to facilitate lasting change toward new and very different realities. What I share with you here with love and the genuine desire for you to know a personal empowered relationship with this new light, what I share here, I live and have experienced as being incredibly effective in creating change. The whole second half of the book, The New Human, is a practice of disengaging the reality of illusion while simultaneously pivoting your habit, consciousness, awareness, and lifestyle to one vibrating a new reality. But it is you who must consciously, with discipline and desire, humility. In other words, the ego is off duty. Humility and yearning. Incorporate these tools into your known reality. Tools that will change your life if you're ready. When you are ready. Each moment we die to ourselves, and each moment we are born anew. This is the truth, the Satnam of the vibrational world and your divine nature. Yet, if you continue to engage the habit of your conditioned self, not only will you keep repeating your current expression of self, but you are especially so not living in the now. Your continued and greatest power is always in the present moment. Yet we spend so little time there comparatively. There's a French artist, photographer that I admire, Henri Cartier-Bresson. I'm not sure if he thought of himself as a new human, but his philosophy spoke through his work in a profound way for sure. And he often spoke of what he called the decisive moment. He would sit for hours in the same spot, waiting for the perfect moment when everything came together: light, weather, scenery, expression, emotion, timing, to capture one photo. One exquisite moment of time and space. And he called this the decisive moment. The present moment is the decisive moment. It is you continuously choosing to be in the now, the current and magnificent energies that are here now, again and again. And you cannot be in the now and the mind at the same time. An example of seizing the now moment would be the experience of someone behaving unconsciously or in an old groove towards you, and you reaching for a new human tool instead of responding or trying to change the circumstance. Or let's say you reach for a cigarette or alcohol or some processed food product. That moment is not conscious. It's not wrong, but it's not conscious. It is you relying on emotions and needs versus instinct and self-love, self-care. an action to align with this now. The doorway to new life, new existence, new vocations, and conscious identity, divine identity, is now. This is the decisive moment. All over the world, in every culture and religion and age and race and belief and perception, are people carrying within them the seed of the new human. The new human, which I've seen and know and am devoted to in essence, in myself as well as a human race, is someone deeply activated from within to express creativity and love as a life purpose. This is the truer and deeper meaning of Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, the mantra that we introduced in the New Year's Day show. May my reach and my inner work and my desire for freedom be not for myself alone, but for all beings everywhere. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. This now, the remembrance and trajectory of the new human, is a reunion with the impulse of creation itself. It's the shift from desire for power to the desire to connect with a greater power within and to help others do the same. And that desire must be met with action. And one of the more dramatic side effects of this DNA drop is a heightened awareness of multidimensionality, amazingly so. I've been consistently aware of, even repeating experiences aloud to Jim, of things that I remember doing or participating in that didn't actually happen here in this consciousness and energy, the third dimensional one. But it was with this DeAnne aspect. Bodhi was there in some instances, Jim was there in some instances, but it didn't actually happen in this conscious known. It happened in a parallel reality as another aspect of me and Bodhi and Jim, for example. Yet I remember it as if I, this DeAnne, had the experience. So there is this sense of this merge of dimensional expressions in a stronger, more redefined way. Rather than glimpses of the higher self or higher states of consciousness and beingness, we are experiencing multi-dimensional expressions simultaneously. This is the goal of the solar cosmic Christ. The synchronization of all aspects of self in several dimensions. Another side effect of this new activated, puritized DNA that we've touched upon and ran energy around to support earlier is an increase, dramatic really, in pineal activity. And just the simple practice of gazing into the pineal, eyes closed during your meditation, is a tool that is going to support this increased pineal activity. The clarity can be startling. Perhaps you're receiving more vibrant flashes in meditation or when lying in bed at night, eyes closed or open, and more pinpoints of light appearing in your energy fields. These are side effects of the brain rewiring and the pineal responding to higher levels of light. And where the experiences in themselves are cool, these activations are happening for us to engage a new experience of life. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May my reach and awakening not be for me alone, but for all beings everywhere. Choose where you want to be. Choose well. Put loving yourself at the top of the list with that intention. And embrace this new light. And a brand new experience of existence for yourself and our world this year in 2015. You're always in my heart, never far from my thoughts and intentions. As always, I wish for you one love.